What is up, guys? Welcome back. In today's video we got another updated list of the popular leads of Ultra League Premier Cup, and then we have a very cool set submitted by one of my patrons, so shout out to Tim, or Poppy who goes by, and we're gonna get to that later. But first, before we start, I want to give another shout out to my friend Jordan, who has a really good video out right now for about the GoFest makeup day. So if you want to kind of study up on what you should be doing tomorrow for the GoFest, I'm gonna link in the description to his video. He's got a lot of nice images and like screenshots for you, and just organizes the data in a very easy way to see, so you know exactly what to focus on for tomorrow. And I will put that, again, link in the description for that. So definitely check out that video before tomorrow, because yeah, you're gonna want to see that. Okay, so let's get into the current leads, and very interesting. I'm gonna click play here. So very interesting to note that in the first two sets of last night that I did, I ran into 10 completely different leads. And so we have, we still got Empoleon made an appearance again, finally. Lapras, Gengar. Interesting though, no Dragonite so far. After the first three sets, Lapras and Gengar made a second appearance, so they kind of became a little bit more popular. And again, no Dragonite, so interesting to note. We also have Magnezone, Charizard, Shadow Galade made an appearance. My first time seeing that, I believe. And then after the fourth set, Lapras makes another appearance, so it was the most popular of the day. Still no Dragonite. I'm not sure if people saw the video from yesterday or what, but it's interesting to note. And then also, finally at the end of the 5 battles, I had to fix the scale again, hence why your mom's there again. But we have Lapras, and then we have Obstagoon as the number 1 and 2. Well, actually they're tied for first for the most popular leads of last night. And then we had Gyarados, Gengar, Togekiss, Venusaur, Charizard tied for second. And then we had a few shadows, interesting shadows. Gyarados Shadow, which I first haven't seen before until yesterday. And then Shadow Galade, like I mentioned, and then Shadow Swampert, which I have seen before, but it's not very common just because it's a hard Pokemon to get. And then, so for the cumulative leads, we have a 3-way tie for Lapras, Gyarados, and Empoleon. Out of the 135 battles we collected data for, they've appeared a combined total of 30, which is very high. So a lot of water types in the top lead meta there. And then we got Clefable. I've not seen Clefable at all. So it's very interesting to note there. And then you can see the rest of the Pokemon there on the list. And then we have the top 20 overall Pokemon, so pretty much the same chart. Venusaur still number 1, Gyarados still number 2. Lapras took over the 3rd spot again, but then Charizard is also there in the 4th spot. Again, Clefable not getting much play. Poliwrath and Togekiss getting more popular, and then Galade getting more popular as well. Probably there's a video Zionic made about using Galade and Magnezone together, so that could be a reason why a lot more people are using that, for sure. But anyways, let's get into the battle. So again, shout out to Tim who submitted this set. He's using Electivire lead, probably to counter those waters and flyers that we've been seeing a lot of. And then we also have Drifblim with Hex, Shadow Ball, Icy Wind, and then Tangela, which I'm so jealous of. I have one, but it's like literally 190 CP right now, so it's gonna be quite a bit of time before I get to it. But anyways, let's just get into the first battle. So he has, of course, he's running the Wild Charge. So with Wild Charge, it's usually safe to charge to 2 of them before you throw it. That way you're not lowering your defense right away, taking more damage. So usually that's the general strategy, although, in the end game you could catch your opponents off guard by throwing one right away. Or if you get stuck in a bad matchup, you could throw one right away to kind of lower your defense so that they knock you out sooner, so that you can come in with a better counter for a longer period of time. So there's a couple strategies you can do there. And then, okay, so another reason why Electivire is good because it has the Ice Punch, so it has that coverage for Venusaur. So it's not the worst situation when you run into one, because Venusaur does resist those electric moves. And so having Ice Punch is a good kind of check to that. And it charges faster. It's 5 Thunder Shocks to the first one, but only 4 to the second one. So it's a little bit faster than those Frenzy Plants. Okay, Snorlax is in, and now he's in with Drifblim. So you gotta throw Icy Wind because those Shadow Balls will be double resisted. So you definitely don't want to throw Shadow Balls. Do not throw Ghost against normal types. Most of you probably already know that, but just in case. So Icy Wind will also lower its attack, so it's also a good move for that reason. I love ability moves. it's funny, way back when they were first introduced in this game, I wasn't sure how I would like them, but definitely adds a much needed level of complexity to PvP. So I like it. Okay, so then he's gonna go for a switch. So stored up some energy, very good, because now he has a Shadow Ball ready to go later if he needs it. And then it's gonna take the Body Slam, almost KOs. And then they come in, they switch with Venusaur. Interesting move, switching right away, because then you're locking yourself in. I know I'm guilty of doing that sometimes when it doesn't always make sense. But yeah, lucky for him there, the Venusaur had a Sludge Bomb already queued up, which actually does less damage than Frenzy Plant. So he was able to survive and get Icy Wind off, which was super clutch. And now he's just got a Tangela versus a Swampert, so this should definitely be a wrap here. This game was actually from the prior set. It was the last game of the prior set, but in the set that happens after this, what you're going to see, he accidentally picked the wrong team for his 4th battle. So I don't know if he had like a preset, I think he had one of those preset teams, and he accidentally clicked the wrong one. And so we're not going to show that battle because it's not relevant to this video, but he did, that was the only loss he had for that set. So he said like a Gengar lead, he still made it close, he almost won, but yeah, so he takes this game very, very easily. And then let's just go into, okay, so that was, you can see there, he had a 4-in-1 set there, and then he's going to go for a back-to-back 4-in-1 set here. So very, very solid team. I love this team. I really wish I had Electivire ready to go and a Tangela, but I don't. Even my Drifblim is not ready to, like, I don't even have any of these Pokemon. The dust has just been so scarce lately. But anyway, Scissor lead, and he's going to go ahead and tank this Night Slash. So yeah, you can definitely tank one of those. And then, looks like he's double charging to the Wild Charge. Probably will have to shield this one. Definitely gonna have to shield this one. So, gets it. Okay, now he's double charged, so he's gonna throw back to back. Let's see if this Scissor decides to shield. And it doesn't, and it knocks it out. So that was clutch. I didn't actually know that a Wild Charge would KO a Scissor. So that is good information to know. Definitely not gonna do as much damage to the grass, because it resists it. But then they switch out into Aggron. Interesting. Oh yeah, because he switched into Drifblim. So yeah, now that Aggron's going to be doing super effective damage with those smackdowns. And definitely just got to go, I think, Icy Wind. Maybe could have gone Shadow Ball there. I think he actually mentioned that he should have gone Shadow Ball for that second attack. Probably would have done more damage, so that was one of the things he said he learned from this match. But let's see if he can pull off the win anyways. So he's going to get to the Ice Punch. It looks like that Aggron was trying to farm up. So sometimes that can backfire. If you get a little too greedy with the farming, you'll be forced to use a shield or, you know, knock out your Pokemon. But now it's Venusaur versus Tangela, and if the Sludge Bomb comes, this will do a lot of damage. Luckily it was a Frenzy Plant, so a very nice call there by not shielding. And these Rock Slides will deal neutral damage, and so definitely want to throw that compared to the resisted Power Whips. So he's going for a Rock Slide again, and let's see if this gets a shield this time. No, still, oh, actually he used the shield last time, so my mistake. So yeah, no shield, so probably could just shield this one and farm it down. Hopefully, let's see if he can farm it, because those Vine Whips are resisted. Yes, just able to farm that one down, and then, let's see, I don't think this will KO depending on what move it is. Heavy Slam. No, it does not KO, so able to get to the Power Whip, so that should be good games for game 1 of this current set. So awesome. Very close. But actually, I don't know how much health his other Pokemon had. So maybe it was close, maybe it wasn't. But still a very, very good win there. Okay, so second game of the set. So he's actually, I mean, in this run, he's like 2-0. But yeah, 1-0 in the set. And he gets a Charizard lead. Very favorable lead. I would definitely, yeah, actually, I ran Electivire once, but I only had one move on it. So I had Thunder Shock, or I had Thunder Punch, which it charges fast, but yeah, I need to max out my Electivire still. I don't have the dust for it. Anyways, Venusaur comes in, and this will be, oh, Petal Blizzard. Very interesting choice of moves there. I wonder if they don't have Frenzy Plant. Petal Blizzard, that's interesting. It can lower their defense, I believe, or maybe it can lower their attack. I think it's the same as Octazooka, except it's slightly more energy efficient. I know I mentioned that in a prior video, but I can't remember. But anyways, knocks out the Venusaur, and then he's got, oh man, his team is very well lined up for this team. Those Icy Winds will do pretty good neutral damage to this Gyarados, but he's not able to get to it. But he also has he could have gone in with Electivire there. Definitely could have gone in and farmed a little bit maybe, but decides he's also has Rock Slide, so he's got all of his Pokemon are good against this team. And the Pokemon, his opponent switched out, sacrificed the Charizard. That was, I don't know if that was the smart play or not. But yeah, Outrage, still not going to KO Tangrowth. Wow, that is very, very interesting. Okay, so Rock Slide again, gonna get the last shield, and now he's in a very, very favorable position because he's got 2 shields. So yeah, there's no way he's gonna lose this match unless he lags out, but he doesn't. Unfortunately, he does not, and he gets that game. All right, so solid performance so far with this Electivire, Tangrowth. I love that duo. And then, of course, Drifblim is an awesome spicy pick, too, because the Ghost does a lot of neutral damage to a lot of Pokemon. And so, really, the only Pokemon you need to be worried about is Snorlax and, like, Obstagoon, anything that resists the Ghost. But, yeah, it's a really good Pokemon. It's a really, really good team. I like it a lot. Aquatail, okay, he can definitely tank it. He's going to double charge the Wild Charge. If he lands this one, he'll win the lead. And if not, at the worst, he'll get some shields out of it. But he does knock him out, so he's got switch advantage now. Very nice. He goes for the Ice Punch. And, okay. So, yeah, I don't know. That was tough, because your health is so low, you don't know what's coming in. You don't have any time to react. Had he known Gengar would come in, he probably would have thrown the Wild Charge just in case it went unshielded. But Gengar is most likely going to shield anyways. You pretty much have to shield Gengar most times. Okay, Icy Wind. So he's going for the bait move here, and he gets the shield, and then he switches out into Tangrowth. Interesting play, but again, it's like you're baiting out the Charizard, and now that I have no shields, you can just land this Rock Slide, and that Charizard is not going to know what hit it. Oh, that was rough. That's why Tangela is really, really good, because you can kind of draw out the Charizard, making them think, you know, it's fire versus grass, that'll be okay, but if they don't know any better, or if they don't have shields, those Rock Slides are going to just completely destroy it. And yeah, so Shadow Punch, gonna get shielded. Definitely got to shield that one. And then this is probably overkill, but why not? Go for the Shadow Ball. You have it charged. Why not go for it? And this will totally knock out Gengar. Gengar's kids are going to feel this one because just so much damage. And it's already low health. So very, very good games. So that was the third game of the set. Again, the fourth game, he chose the wrong team. Ended up losing that match. Definitely throws you for a loop when you pick the wrong team. But yeah, so game 5 goes against one of his own Pokemon, Tangrowth. So let's see what happens. This is going to be resisted. Although the Ice Punches, he will be able to beat Tangela to the Ice Punches. So let's see if the Tangrowth, I said Tangela. Tangrowth shields, let's see. Doesn't shield. Alright, so that is interesting. Let's see if... Okay, definitely can tank a Rock Slide. Very nice. So that's why, for me, I kind of like regular Electivire versus Shadow. I don't know, Shadow is still really good. But having that extra bulk, I think can help, especially if you're running a team that's not super bulky already. I don't know, it's just, I prefer the regular one. That's just my preference, but you could definitely make a case for both. Okay, so, wow, lands the second Ice Punch, or the third Ice Punch, I guess, and then has switch advantage, so perfect. You can come in with Tangrowth, farm up, maybe throw a Power Whip. And this is going to go unshielded, but it's just an Ice Punch, so doesn't get stabbed because Poliwrath is not an Ice type, so definitely can tank that better than if it was like an Ice type throwing it. Okay, so Power Whip, gonna go... Oh, his opponent pulled a nice sack swap there. So takes the damage with Charizard, very little damage. But again, Tangrowth has the backup plan. Rock Slide is going to take the shield, and now with the switch advantage, you can come in and throw pretty much whatever move you want. I think Shadow Ball will definitely be the one that does more damage here, because I believe they're both neutral. And so, gonna have... That was a very good call, by the way, not shielding that. That could have easily been a Blast Burn. And then again, no shield. Very gutsy play here. Very aware that the opponent's win condition was they have to bait a shield correctly. Although they could have just gone straight Blast Burn. That's another win condition. But most people will try to get that bait shield. And so, very correctly reads that, and then has a Shadow Ball ready to go against the Poliwrath. I don't think this will KO, because the Poliwrath still has a lot of health. But Tangrowth has Vine Whip, so there you go. Knocks it out. Got a little bit more energy, and will definitely be able to get to this Rock Slide very, very well played here. Yeah, very, very, definitely some good plays in this set. So thank you so much for submitting this. And if you guys, again, if you want to submit, I have my email in the description. The best way to do it is, and I forget to do this sometimes, but music off, sound effects on. Record one battle at a time. If you record the whole set at once, your file is going to be huge. It's going to be hard to upload. So please don't do that. Record one battle at a time. And that way, if one gets corrupted, it doesn't ruin your whole set. So yeah, do it that way. And if you like this video, of course, hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to support me on Patreon, I have a link in the description below. We do a lot of battles together. We do raids, and we have a Discord going. We could chat in. So it's a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.